Hi Simon, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson last night. So if we look at your swing here on the left, we're going to see some great positions. Club goes a little bit inside here, but apart from that, the rest of the swing is fantastic. Right hip goes up, right leg straightens, left arm is absolutely pure there. Club face is fantastic, right elbow is great. So don't need to change any of that. Loving the backswing at the moment. Start the downswing, which we've done a bit of work on. The transition is getting so much better. That shaft now is staying above that right forearm. That's really solid there. It's definitely in a little cut position there. Knees are parallel. Things we're looking at here. Shoulders are still a little bit closed. Now we start to rotate hard with the chest. We can see here the golf club is attacking the ball on the right angle. It used to be a little bit outside on this line, and now the club is attacking a little bit more from the inside, which is great. If I'm being fussy, the chest could open up a little bit earlier. We can see a little bit too much of this left forearm, so we could just turn a little bit more with the chest. So we could do a little bit of work with the ball a little bit further forward in the stance, that drill where you put the ball further, forward, but still address where you originally was. That just gets the chest working a little bit harder, just to make sure you just start the ball slightly left to target and cut it back. Club's cutting out in a perfect position here. Club face here has got loft on it. Left elbow is fantastic. So this position here, I'm very happy with. The chest could have been a little bit more advanced coming into impact, but apart from that, Simon, it's a fantastic looking golf swing from down the line. Face on, let's have a look here on the right. Good load up there for me. We know you want to drive too hard that way with the hips, and you're going to see that now. That right hip and left hip are just driving too early. So when we're in our sort of lag position here, really this right thigh should be in line with your hands. So I really want to get your hands in line with your right thigh, and obviously the easiest way of doing that is to stop the shift left. So I gave you a feeling of I asked you to do some work through the winter, and then from now on, or when you're away in Spain, stop here, swing to the top, stop, count 1, 2, and then hit the ball, and that starts to work, stop that transition going a little bit too far advanced. When you go that far lateral with the body, the hands can't really catch up, and what's going to happen is you're going to flip it. So you're hitting a couple of forearms, really good, but just slightly left to target, and that's just that right hand climbing over the left, and you can't really help that because you've shifted. So the less you shift forwards, the easier it's going to be to get the arms back down in front and hold the lag. Do a little bit of work with the stick. So we put a stick down the butt of the club so it's sticking out like that. And we don't want the stick really to hit you. It is allowed to clip you but not hit you. And that'll just give you the feeling, like on this swing here on the left, that we're just going to turn hard left across it with the chest, but the hands are going to stay very passive. When you got driver out, Simon, you really was trying to beast it with the right hand, and that was the problem. That was just getting you that little pull draw. It was a good looking shot, but it was 15-20 yards left of target. So slow the hips down, stop shifting left as much. Feel like you said earlier, that you're almost trying to get that left leg straight coming into impact, rather than, you can see here, it's definitely buckled. Okay, and then work on that stick drill just to calm the hands down to make sure the ball cuts every single time, and we'll be on to a winner.